Hello, Americans. Let's see anything. We'll be able to do them out here. Other friends, subscribers around the world. So ran out to let the dogs out. All by my lonesome. Kitty's doing the tax lady's there today. Thought I'd stop and go fishing for a minute. The spinners my old buddy sent me. Still using them, man. A lot of little brookies in this hole. Ooh, there was a hit. Nothing with some real size. The water's pretty dang low, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that. These little cricks and stuff like this is my favorite. Oh, dude, I missed it. I missed it. Should have been a fly rod. I think I stung him. Man. Oh, no. Ooh. Right in the middle of the tubies over there, man. I'm stuck over here. He'll do up. Oh, ooh. I thank the good Lord every day, man, that I live in a place that I can just be headed out to my kids' place to take care of the dogs, and there's hundreds of spots where you can hear the car. You know, man, I'm just, truck's right there, I'm just right off the side of the road here. So pretty lucky. That's one thing about these little, one thing about these little cricks, man. Once you cast in there a few times, especially if you sting them, you know, which I mean, prick them, you know, with the thing, because I had them a little bit, man, then they back off. Man, they're good eating little mothers. Wanted to get a mess of them so I could smoke them up. They're hard to get lit, man, but once you get them smoking, they're good. I missed that one, so we're going to go over this other spot. There's a dam here, see this? Over here. Oh, pretty dang shallow here. Pretty darn shallow. Got this little pocket right here. So the holes like that, really you want to drop just a Potski egg or a night crawler in there. Not really a spot for a spinner. Got a couple other spots down the creek's way. It's kind of like my creek, man. It's way, actually mine's a lot lower than this one. Pretty shallow right here, pretty shallow. See what I'm using, man. My rig is it's a little telescopic. It's one of my favorite little, it's a little 5-foot telescopic rod. Oh, it's kind of like my gun, man. It's always with me. And I got Miss Kitty a telescopic rod too. And just like that. doing it all up because I don't know if I'm done yet. Just going to show you. And then I put a little, so then you got that, just like that. You got the little Mitchell Advocate 2. I love my Mitchell reels. New ones and old ones. Alright, we're going to head up by that stuff up here. I got a couple other holes at the bridge. I got to get back. I got a bunch of chores to do, but I thought I'd just show you my Tommy's kitty. She stayed to get going on taxes because they got to be done by tomorrow. I got to get back and get some stuff done. So I might go fishing. This is just pulling in the Crick Bottom here. That's Mama. We got the baby. That's a different Mama. We got one that's got triplets. I don't see any more with her. We have a doe on the property on the Crick Bottom here that has twins every year, has for the past 7 years. And this year she had 3 of them. But I don't know if this is her. She's only got one that I see. Howdy. So I'm back down at the Crick Bottom. I'm ready to work on this, and you can see a little bit of it right here. Yes, this is that picnic table. Cleared. Yes, sir. So that's pretty dang nice. I got a lot of okay, look at that. Oh, but got a bunch of stuff separated over there. Some that's got to be cleaned up. Right here, where the table's sitting, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to adjust, because I also want to leave it so that I can work on building, you know, come out, build a little when I have a minute or whatever. I'm going to go out today. I got my little P-row, my little aluminum boat, and it's got a leak, so I'm going to get it sealed up so that it's ready to go. I don't know if I'll work on the Dodge. It's supposed to be pretty dang hot today. I ended up stopping, you know, after showed you a little bit, you know, missed that fish hit a couple of times till I stung him, and stopped at a couple other little holes right along that same section, and man, the water's just so low that they're just you can still find it, you know, but obviously carrying I didn't have the right shoes on or whatever, and I wasn't planning on getting all crazy serious. But what I do a lot of times is actually up above where I showed you where I was fishing, is I'll park there, or park in my spot, walk up the road, and then go down in and then wade in the creek, you know, and just crick fish it down with either a fly rod or just drifting some potski eggs, man. You catch a lot of nice little, man, you know, nothing huge, man, little 8 or 10 inch brookies, man, which are amazing to eat. But the water, man, the water level is way low, man. My creek is it has been such a weird, we didn't even really have a runoff, you know. I mean, obviously the snow's melted up there and it's ran off, but it's been so up and down, you know, and it heats up and then it got cold and all that, man. It's been just like this gradual perfect runoff, other than all the creeks are looking really dang low. And then, well, there's a couple of people up above me that have water rights that, you know, hold up a lot of the water. I'm really concerned they're going to hold up so much that it dries it up. And, you know, man, was it 2 years ago? You know, they're holding it up above with their water rights and running it out into areas that just like, but anyway, man, the little pond area that I have down below on my place, went down there, man, and there's pollywogs all dry, you know, had their feet down, they were turning into frogs, man. They were all dried up and dead, and salamanders, and I gotta check into something about that, man, because I don't believe that they have the rights to run the damn creek. This is a year-round creek, man, and they don't have the rights to dry it up. We're gonna check into that. But so today, man, I'm probably gonna go out. Depends out how dang hot it gets, but I want to seal up that boat. I'm gonna work on some of this. Obviously, list a few things, man. So go over there to Bonanza, eBay, and stuff, and check out the new stuff all the time. Never did find those pair of boots. Thanks for my old buddy, but he's picking out some other stuff on there, so that's good. Really, man, just that's what's going on around here today, man. Still, as soon as the tax lady's done with the, hopefully she gets the taxes done today, and if that's the case, then we'll probably go fishing tomorrow. And if not, maybe the next day. But definitely, we're gonna go up and take you up to them lakes that if you watch our videos, if you're new to the channel, man, welcome to the channel. But we went up to them mountain lakes. We're gonna go up there and do some fishing up there. I talked last week or something, was talking about the big camping trip deal that we had going on, and we were actually going up there to meet with somebody, and as it's looking right now, I don't know if they're going to be up there at that time, and then when they are, it might be fish fence time, and I can't go up and, we're planning on going up, 3 days to a week, and I can't do that during fish fences. If you've watched my videos, the fish fences we check at the start, man, it turns into a lot more, but it's 2 days a week that we have to go up there, and a lot of times it runs into 2 to 4 or 5 days a week, depending on what is going on with the fences. And I have a lot of people, if you haven't watched my videos, well, what is fish fences? And what the fish fences are in, because we're an open range state, but we have these, in certain areas, we have bull trout, which is a native fish to Idaho, and it's spawning areas for the bull trout. And so they have to put up, we got electric fences around some of them, some barbed wire fences around some of them, and we have to go up and walk around all the fences and check to make sure that, the cows ain't getting, the main thing is to keep the cows out of there. Because the cows, for some reason, when they go in there and they've done tests and put chips in the crossings and stuff, this is what determined they finally did the fences, is they put these chips that were the same color as the color of the salmon egg, or not the salmon eggs, but the fish eggs, and put those chips there, and for some reason, when those cows go through there, they step on those. They aim, as they're going across, they aim for those and step on those. So then, so that the fish had spawned, those cows would go through there and they would step right on the, the beds. So that's what it is to protect the bull. Man, something that we've been doing, we're trying to figure out, man, this is either our 5th or 6th year of doing it, man, and to us, it's just a dream. It's a 2-month gig. Sometimes it runs a little bit longer, but it's a 2-month gig, and our whole marriage, we always dreamed of, having a job up in the hills, so we absolutely love it. Right. I had to cut in here. We're going to interrupt the tax lady.
Hey, whoa.
Whoa, hey, how you doing? Yeah. I got this, pretty sure this is from Leaper. Another little, surprise thing. He'd sent us those decals. I got one I still got to put one on the green bean, but he'd sent these to us last time, which is Idaho Hillbilly YouTube.com. He thought it'd be good for getting our name out there. I know it's kind of dark in here, but I had forgot to do this, and I was just in here editing this video and thought I better do it. So, if I can get this knife's way big to be trying to cut an envelope. So, but he said this is about along the same lines, so let's see what we got. Woo!
Got hillbilly.
I love it, man. Got hillbilly? Thanks, Leaper. That's awesome, dude. All right, back to your regular scheduled programming. Thanks, Leaper. What'd you call me? Say thanks, Leaper.
I do not want to be on film, mister.
Oh, that's definitely on film. But other than that, man, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day and staying safe in this crazy, crazy world out there. Check out the links below. Check out our t-shirts and check out the Bonanza and the eBay. And be safe and good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.